Joel, how are you?
Oh, hello, doctor. How are we doing today?
I'm good. I'm more concerned about you.
As for me, let me break the fourth wall. 1 second. I know I missed all last season, fan therapy viewers. I was helping my friggin' dad die. And to the end, I want you guys to know that he was watching every episode and telling me how much funnier Courtney was than anyone else. Which makes sense. The greatest player in our franchise history, Barry Sanders. His father always told him, "You'll never be as good as Jim Brown." So Courtney is my Jim Brown, which makes sense because they both punch women. This is a true story. When my dad died, I buried him in a Lions jersey, and the number was 1, and the nameplate said, "Before I die," referring to a Super Bowl, and we blew the Super Bowl a week previously. We were up 17 points, then we lost the Super Bowl, and it killed him. And I didn't know what to do with the corpse, so I left it on at Ford Field just so I could ruin the Lions Sunday for once.
So it sounds like being a Lions fan is really significant in your family.
It's the only thing we have.
Yeah.
I don't have a family. I had a great playoff run, baby. This city hasn't caught fire like that since Devil's Night. Do you know what Devil's Night is?
I don't.
Devil's Night is how Detroit celebrates Halloween. So you take that fire and instead of putting it into a pumpkin, you put it into an occupied house. I'll tell you one thing, it makes for a great Paul Walker costume.
So it sounds like what you're describing is arson.
What I'm describing is something good almost happened. Imagine you're sitting at an orphanage for 35 years.
Yeah.
And someone comes in, you spend the day with some potential parents, and they almost adopt you. Are you gonna be mad that you weren't adopted? Or are you gonna be like, oh, I kind of have parents, which does describe my current scenario.
I'm probably going to be disappointed that I'm not adopted.
I lived my life under the idea that the Lions going to the Super Bowl was akin to me visiting Jupiter. But then we were up 17 points, and the ball bounced off our cornerback, intercepting its face mask into the waiting hands of Brandon Ayuk. Tell me this, Doc, did we lose that game? Or did God abandon us in real time?
Interesting.
People are mad at our coach, Motor City Dan Campbell. They say, oh, he should have kicked the field goal. He should have taken the 3 points. The only 3 points Dan Campbell's going to make is the stance before he lays your ass out. If you climb Mount Everest and you die, are you going to be banned at the Sherpa when you've gone higher and farther than you've ever gone before? You die on that mountain, but you're on the mountain, which is pretty freaking good. Am I right, Doc?